Hello everyone and welcome to Noodle Journey, your destination for detailed and informative reviews of the instant noodle universe. Today I've got something super interesting from Samyang. This is their Samgyetang Ramen Soup. Before we get started, please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy my reviews. Yeah, this is super interesting to me because I love trying new things, as you may well know, and this product is Samyang's take on Samgyetang. I think I'm saying that correctly. Which is a South Korean soup typically made with ginseng, garlic, and chicken. And if you can't hear it in my voice right now, I am a little bit hoarse, so a hearty bowl of chicken soup sounds really good right now. Wikipedia tells me that this type of soup is typically eaten during the hottest days in summer as a way of replenishing nutrients, since ginseng has supposed medicinal qualities to it. I'll let someone more qualified than me chime in if that's a true statement. I found this at one of my nearby Asian markets for $2.99. This looks to be an export product made for the USA. You can also find this online at Asian grocery stores like savory.com. Now, checking out the sodium level here, be warned, this is pretty crazy. 2,230 milligrams, which is 97% of your daily allowance. And it's high, but it does make sense if you consider the origin of the recipe though, right? You eat this in the sweltering heat of the summertime and you sweat out all that sodium. That's basically the idea here. All right, inside here we've got a puck of noodles, we've got a sizable powdered soup base, a seasoning oil, and be careful because this was hiding underneath the noodles, so don't microwave this while this plastic is still in there. And we have some little bits of vegetables hiding underneath the noodles as well. Now the noodles contain some onion and garlic extract in them, which makes me think that they might be the same ones that I ate back when I reviewed Samyang's bulgogi soup bowl. They look to be possibly the same recipe. In the soup powder, we've got artificial chicken flavoring, multiple types of garlic-related seasoning, MSG, onion, and black pepper. The seasoning oil is soybean oil, garlic oil, green tea extract, and natural and artificial flavor extracts. That's what it says on the label. So I'm guessing that something in there is the ginseng or is supposed to taste like ginseng. And finally, those vegetable flakes underneath here are carrots, bok choy, and garlic chips. And I just gotta say, I am not just excited to try the ginseng, but I'm also excited that this bowl is just wall-to-wall garlic flavor in the ingredients. That is something I can definitely get behind. All right, so let's put the powder in here. It smells really good. Garlic and black pepper mainly. Very fragrant. Now you can steep this or microwave it. Just add water to the fill line, boiling if you want to steep it, room temperature if you want to microwave it. And the seasoning oil is going to go in after it finishes cooking. So let me go take care of the cooking process and I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. And you can see there was a lot of broth powder in there and it didn't exactly get mixed up very well during the cooking process. So we'll just give that a good stir. And it looks like it's turned into a fairly full-bodied broth. So that's pretty cool. Smells pretty great. Smells like chicken soup with garlic. Now you're supposed to add the oil when you're done cooking this, but I want to try this broth by itself right now and then try it with the oil added. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, right away that savory garlic, chicken, black pepper, onion flavor is coming through really well. I already like this, but for the sake of completeness, we're gonna add the oil and stir this all up. And it doesn't look like much. The oil is clear, but it is in here. Ooh, that is a strong aroma. So I'm guessing that's what ginseng smells like. Like I said, I never had it before. It's super strong. Actually, just gonna have a little taste of it off my finger first. Ah, okay. I don't like the way this tastes. It's kind of hard to describe. It's like a bitter, earthy herb flavor with like a slight citrus quality to it. Somewhere between like pine needles and arugula, if that makes sense. It's a very strong flavor. So either some miracle of food chemistry is about to happen when this is mixed in, or this oil is going to ruin the soup for me. So let's see what happens. Okay, that was the last step. Let's get the actual review underway here. Huh. All right, let's start with the noodle score, as always. I'm something like 95% confident that these are the same as the bulgogi bowl noodles, like I mentioned before. They are a little thin, but they cook up nice and firm and chewy. The wavy texture is really good. It holds on to the broth really well. So 8 out of 10 for the noodles. Now for the spiciness, you don't have to worry about chili pepper in here, but you might have to worry about black pepper if you're really sensitive to it. It's reasonably strong. Strong enough that I'm going to call it a 0.5 out of 10 for spiciness. Like if a medium amount of black pepper bothers your taste buds, then you might consider this to be spicy. So let's talk about the overall flavor, because you're probably wondering what that oil did. And it's really interesting. I love the broth before I added the oil. It's extremely salty and garlicky and oniony with a pretty reasonable approximation of real chicken flavor. And I love the extra zest of the black pepper. So before the oil went in, I would have called this a solid 8 out of 10. Then I tried that oil on its own. Didn't love the taste of it at all. But here's the thing, folks. The oil blends in with these other flavors, and it is downright transformative. It adds this completely new element of herbaceous flavor, a little bit of citrus, a little bit of bitterness, and that in turn kind of cuts down on the perceived saltiness of the whole thing and just enhances the other flavors. It's a little hard to describe what it's doing, but yeah, it's really cool. Honestly, I love this. I thought for sure I was going to hate the ginseng and tea flavors when I put that oil in, but I'm happy to admit when I'm wrong. I was 100% wrong. This is amazing. I've never tasted a flavor combination quite like this. Beyond that, the vegetable and garlic flakes that were hiding on the bottom are really good, nice and tender. The garlic flakes, of course, I love. There's just not enough of them. I had to really go digging to find them. And aside from that, the only other downside, I think, would be that saltiness, which I expected given the description of this. But while I don't find that amount of sodium intimidating, some of you might. So just be ready to drink a lot of water with this one, or plan to sweat it out later. I'm going to give this a very surprised but enthusiastic 9.5 out of 10 as an overall score. So I think the real takeaway here is that food chemistry is a super funny thing. I was dead sure that that oil was going to ruin this broth, and instead it turns it into something profoundly unique. If you love garlicky chicken broth and want to try it enhanced with some nice herby flavor, then you should really buy this. If you're not like me and you've had ginseng before and you like it, then you should definitely buy this, because I'm assuming this is what ginseng tastes like, and you'll probably like it. And yeah, if you've never tried ginseng but are curious, of course, buy this. You know, Good way to find out. I love doing reviews like this where something unexpectedly great happens. Absolutely killer flavor in this bowl, and the next time I go back to the store, I'm gonna clean them out of this variety. Anyway, that's it for now. If you've tried this or have any questions, leave me some comments and we can chat. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time on Noodle Journey.